The real Cine-Files here again. Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, that's real, R-E-E-L, as in movie reel, and Cine-Files with an F, as in movie files, like file folder files, right? But also like reels are like files too, like if you stack. Anyway, did you see what we did there? It's pretty clever, right? Yeah. Or really on the nose. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to a very special premiere of a segment we've created just for you called RCF Recap. And before we get into what that's all about, if you couldn't guess it from the word recap, I would like to address the very large elephant in the room, and at the same time show you what's led us to this juncture. Juncture. I love that word. It's like junction, but not nearly as cool as adjunct professor. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, the large elephant. We here at the Real Cine-Files, we appreciate and value our audience, and we treasure your viewership and listenership. We love it, and we can't tell you how regretful we are over not having been able to release this past week's episode. Yep. And we wanted to offer you our sincerest condolences to you over the death of hope. Yep. Or whatever hope you had in watching it, you know? Anyway, we can't tell you how sorry we really are. I mean, we've been gosh darn sick over it, to tell you the truth. Mike especially. Let me tell you how much. I brought him his usual Monday Happy Meal from Mickey D's, and he couldn't eat it. Nope. Even worse, he wouldn't even look at the toy inside, and that's usually his favorite part. But you know what's cool about that is he said I could keep it, so I get to keep it anyway. But I'm getting away from myself. Listen, the thing you've got to understand about the Real Cine-Files is when you have a very big, cutting-edge production team like ours, many things could go wrong. We don't really have one. It's just us. Don't tell Mike. Anyway, we've since then found the person responsible, and we have dealt with them accordingly. Rest assured. Anyway, we thought that we would try and make it up to you. Hence, the RCF Recap. Now, we thought it would be cool to, recap what you missed in our episode. We know you couldn't be there for our very scintillating conversation that, Mike and I had, and it was awesome, let me tell you. But we thought we'd give you, our best, recap of that thing. And what better way to recap, as I say recap for the 8th or 9th time this episode, what better way than to recreate the very conversation we had? Yep, right here, right now. Yes, and for this special segment, I will be playing both the role of Mike and simultaneously myself. Yep. Well, are you ready? Here goes. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. It's also going to maybe have some fourth wall breaks in it, in honor of Deadpool and Wolverine, which was the movie we saw and reviewed and discussed. So, without further ado. So, Mike, what did you think? Man, I loved it. I give it a 10 out of 10. What about you? Man, I loved it too. I give it a 9.563. Yeah. What? Why? I know you loved it. Probably just as much as me. Were you trying to be weird or different? What's up? Nah, man, I'm trying to be fair. It wasn't a perfect film. Besides, there are people who have been exposing its flaws. Man, forget those people. Bump those people. There's enough people in the world doing that kind of junk. You know what I mean? By the way, I'm not doing black voice. I'm doing Mike voice. Besides, he said it was okay. Yeah, man, those people regarded. They're regarded. What? I'm confused, man. You said regarded? Yeah, man, they're regarded. Yeah, as in they ain't right in the head? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I get it. Regarded. Wait a second, I can't even say it. Oh, I know what's going on. YouTube's doing that automatic censorship on certain words. But it's weird because I can hear Mike in the room with me saying it's strange. I thought it would just be in the video after the fact. Oh, I mean Mike, myself as Mike, but also myself. It's strange. Anyway, I'm getting confused. Let me get back to the episode recap. Yeah, man, you're right about that. You know, they really are regarded. There's enough people in the world like that. And I think that we should stick to, you know, what we love about movies. And this movie had everything that we love about movies. Yeah, it didn't have to be perfect. We didn't go looking for the stuff that's wrong with movies. You know what I mean? I know exactly what you mean, man. This is maybe one of the best movies I've seen. Maybe ever. I loved it. I really loved it. Man, I'm with you on that. It was a great time, I gotta tell you. Anyway, what else were we gonna talk about? Oh yeah, Joker 2, the final trailer. What did you think about that, man? Did you see it? Man, I think it looks incredible. I did see that it's introducing that musical element though, I gotta tell you. I just really hope they don't turn it into a full-on musical. Well, that's what it's being listed as, a musical. That's the genre. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I think it's musical as in a movie that actually has scripted dialogue and where people are talking, but, you know, like it has musical numbers in it. You know what I mean? Like different than musicals where everybody in the whole dang movie, every line is sung. I can't stand that, man. I can't stand it. I don't know about you, but I can't stand those. Man, to be honest with you, I love musicals. I love those too. I just don't want them to ruin Joker, a character I love, by making it a musical. That's abuse of Joker. You know what I'm saying? Wow, Mike, you just revealed a whole other side of yourself that I didn't know. I promise not to make fun of you about this ever. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be good. The show looks great. Movie, whatever. You get what I mean. I'm glad that we discussed that. Fantastic. Anyway, what else are we going to talk about? Man, I don't know. You tell me. You set the pace here. Aren't you organized? You're right, man. I'm sorry. I don't know. I feel like there were so many other things I want to say. I'm just so flabbergasted because the Deadpool Wolverine movie was so good. But we don't want to spoil it. You know what I mean? So let's not tell too much about it. Anyway, what else do we need to do here? Don't we want to close it off with a little bit of 6 degrees action? You're right. And we changed the name, didn't we, Mike? Yeah, that's right. It's no longer 6 degrees. It's 6 of movie Bacon or Kevin Bacon or whatever it was we were going with. We finally found an official title and we're going to make it clear to the audience in this episode right now. We're calling it 6 Degrees of Cinematic Celebrities. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? I love it. And there's actually like a bunch of s in it too. A bunch of s. Just feels better, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just do it, man. I gave you your 2 names already. Just do it. All right, man. Let me do it real quick. Good job. Good job, man. Good job. Anyway, what else are we going to do in this episode? We're closing it out, right? Yeah, let's close it out. Well, what was your favorite part, man? What'd you think about this episode? What'd you like? Man, I just love that I got to use words like denizen and antipathy and obfuscate. Man, I mean, found places to use them and everything. I have no idea what those words mean. Yeah, anyway, it was a great episode, man. All right, let's tell them goodbye. Anyway, I hope that kind of gave you some kind of recap. At least that was my attempt at it. There were a lot of details we could not possibly remember at all, but it was a fantastic episode. I mean, there was one other thing I was going to tell you. What was it? Oh, yeah. I don't think we're going to need to do the RCF recap, like, in the future too much, but we might. It would only be if, like, something, like, if we, like, think that you missed something important, you know, and we need to kind of clue you in on that. So we might use it for that, but I want to make you aware that we'll probably shift it around a little bit. The shot will be different, okay? We're kind of going to be probably over here, like on this side, like and come at an angle or whatever. Yeah, and I know what you're thinking. The recap corner. Yep, change it from RCF recap to recap corner. I love it. Because it's in the corner. You know what I mean? Is it? I thought of that. I did. Yep. Anyway, I'm going to finish this crazy nonsense out with a little bit of letting you know we've got a new episode coming. And it's coming in a week or so. And we can't wait. We can't wait. We're going to discuss a new film, but stay tuned for our posts and our videos in between so you can find out which one. But it's going to be fun because we're going to be like super in the know about stuff with it pertaining to it. You know what I mean? So anyway, was there anything else? I don't think there was. I keep thinking I'm forgetting something. I know what you're thinking. Brandon, don't you have this stuff scripted? You know, and can't you remember your lines? No, I can't remember my lines anyway if I did do a script, but we don't do scripts here, man, because that would be an insult to you and your intelligence over being able to judge what's genuine and what's disingenuous, you know? Another word. I do know that one, though, what that means, because it's got genuine kind of in it. So, anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.